Hi, I'm Deanne Fitzpatrick, and I'm here, and I just finished a whole bunch of rugs, and I'm excited to share them with you. I think part of my job as a rug hooker is to get people excited about making hooked rugs, and I think that's easy to do when you see the completed rugs. So I have a whole bunch of rugs on here now. This is my Camp frame. You can start with just a little hoop, as you'll learn in the course that we're doing today. You can start with just a little hoop, and the hooks are included in our kits. And you don't need a big frame like this, but I just finished this because I'm working on a new project and a new book, and I've got some great ideas, and I just want to get them off the frame and send them out to get bound. So we're going to get them all bound. Here we go. So these are my latest rugs, and I just did this little tree sampler because I'm working on a book about landscapes and got some ideas here. So this is what I finished today. And I'm always making new rugs. Why don't you come on out and I'll give you a little tour. Some of these are upside down, right side up. There we go, the strand there. But I love those barns. Those look great. So right now I've been working on a series like this of, I try to make my rugs one of a kind, and I try to make art. But I started with a very simple kit, just like you're probably going to. I had a little rug about that size, and I just hooked away on it until I finished it in a week. And over 35 years, yeah, 34, I think. It's been a long time. I've made a lot of rugs, and now my rugs are, right now I'm working on these rocky landscapes. So let's go out into the studio. Come with me. So back in this part of the studio, we have a gallery, and we just did our Renew retreat, and these were some of the rugs of the solitary people on the landscape that I did for the Renew retreat. This is an abstract sunset that I made just recently. We also have, I'm working on here, you can see on Thursdays, every Thursday we do a live show, and I've been working on the northern seed pod. So now all I have left to do is a few leaves here and the background. So this is the northern seed pod pillows, and you can see the pillows right here. They're really lovely. I love the pattern on pattern. We also have the inspiration sessions, and our first inspiration session this year, I taught people how to make a simple sunset. So this is my gallery, and we have, we do everything. I do everything from traditional hooked rugs to contemporary, sort of more floral, impressionistic designs like this one here. This is another of my Rocky Landscape series right here, where I'm putting a lot of different color into the rocks and the landscapes. I'd like to show you. Oh, this one here is a very simple one, but I was looking through old paintings and pictures of my children, and I saw a little painting that was kind of like this, and so I just decided I'm just going to make something simple. And I love the turquoise with the coral and the oranges. Right here, you can see another rocky landscape with a chrysanthemum sky. So this is the kind of work that I do. And you can come anytime and visit the gallery and get inspired. We're always happy to have you. So come on with me now. And there's another little studio tour included in this course at the end of it. And you'll see that's from a few years ago. And I just wanted to update it and show you what we're up to now. So we're going by our dye kitchen right here. And this is all our Briggs & Little. We just hired a new person, and she's learning how to dye, and she did this gorgeous mellow sky. I love this. Sort of that's what I think of it. I mean, I don't know, but I'm thinking that yellow in with the blues could be a great sky. And she did some berry patch green. And these are some of our custom colors from Briggs & Little that we do here. And we've just done another dye bath. And so this is Patty's Green and Evening Use and Steamed Latte, Deep Forest. And these are all new colors, all over dyes. So we've taken one color and over dyed them with another. Come on out through here. Every year, every every year at the studio, we have a series of one-of-a-kind patterns, and I just pop them up on the wall, and they're available for sale. Here's our swatch wall. And there's Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Patrick does a lot of our customer service, a lot of tech stuff. So we have a good, amazing team of people who work here with us. And he helped us put on the Renew Retreat as well. And Angela, who you can't see, but who's filming this. What do you do here, Ange?
I do a lot of design.
You do. A lot of design, a lot of creative work.
Yeah.
So she's our manager, but she's also our creative manager too. So a lot of beautiful work. So this is our swatch wall, and we try to make sure there's all kinds of beautiful colors. And then this is our swatches of yarns, and so you can get lots of beautiful little bits of yarn. These are usually we try to keep those at $5 and those at $3, so they're very affordable. This is our balls of sari silk, and we've got all kinds of amazing colors. And I'm not going to juggle for you today because I can't, but it just gives you an idea of what the kinds of colors that we have and the kinds of yarns that we work with. Come on up here. This is really what I want to show you. These are our beginner kits right here. We have, if you look at this wall over here, I'll shut this door because it's looking kind of messy there, isn't it, with that wide open? So we have 9 and 18, 27 beginner kits that you can choose from. And these are all very affordably priced. They include the hook, and they come beautifully packaged in these boxes right here. And let's take a little scan. So we've got the Weathered Farmhouse, the Cardinal, and these change from time to time. Shorebound. We've got some great old favorites over here. I'm going to show you right here. This has been a favorite for a long time. The Lost Sheep, the gold little cove, and this is not an old one, but it's called Loves Me, the Plucking of the Daisies. So there are so many different styles of beginner kits, and these are all 6 by 6 inches. And you can see that we sell the frames for them too, if you ever wanted to frame them. You can start with a hoop. As I showed you before, you can take a little beginner kit and a little hoop, and you're all set to go. You don't need the big Shedicamp frame. But when you start hooking, sometimes you'll want one. This is our shipping room. Right in here, you can have a peek in. And this is where we ship all over the world, and we ship every day, pretty much. We're sending out something every day to somewhere, all over North America mainly, but we do ship throughout the world. And I always have a really interesting variety of yarn. So right now you can see, you know, this is our Icelandic yarn, and then we have a flare yarn. We have all kinds of, I love to have like a variety of yarns because I get some really interesting textures. We also have lots of cloth. All of these colors we keep on the boat. So, you know, there's a lot of, and so you can take your wool cloth, I'm going to show you in the course, and you can cut it into strips by hand or using a cutter. I'll show you both ways. Then over here, we have all our studio dyed. So you can see a gorgeous selection of studio dyed cloth right here. And it's really, really lovely. And sometimes we do spot dyes like this that you see right here. And sometimes they are more solid dyes of colors. It just depends on what you what you're hooking and what you need for your hook. Of course, I've written a lot of books, and I have about 8 or 9 books here. This one I did not write. It's the Garrett Bluenose Patterns. We carry it. The Rug Hooking Guild of Nova Scotia put that together. And this is called Meditations for Makers. This is the Sunday Letters. This is Simply Modern, a really good structural book if you want to learn about rug hooking. I illustrated this book, and the story was written by Sherry Fitch. And then we have Inspired Rug Hooking. I'll just read you a little meditation of rug hooking, a little meditation here. Last week, I tried to make a painting that featured waves. It remains incredibly bad. But making the bad painting may lead me to a good rug. It is good to do something badly. It is humbling, and we all need that. And I do know how to make a bad painting, I can tell you that. I'm going to read you another one. One of my favorite lines I ever wrote was, "My mother's perfume was Javex. When I am near it, it's like she's in the room, and she reminds me that a life is a life, and you must find the best in it, and you must love it however you can." And so my writing is sort of about art and creativity as well as about rug hooking, and I like to share my ideas through my writing and how like when you're making rugs every day, you think a lot, and so all the thinking has led to all kinds of writing. And this book is just a little book of meditations for makers. This book is my Sunday letters book, and every Sunday, and I hope you will sign up. Every Sunday, I write a letter, and it goes out to lots and lots of people, and it's also about art, life, and creativity. So this one is called "Don't Believe What They Tell You About the Weeds." Don't believe what they tell you about the weeds. They have their place too, sprouting up unwanted. They can still belong, bringing wonder to their space unbidden. Little coral orchids climbing through the hostas, reaching for the clapboard, the window, to see their own reflection. Walking in the back door, I pause at their beauty, uncalled for, but not unwanted. Thankful for a weed in September when so many blooms have parted. Part of creating beauty every day is about seeing the beauty around us, and a lot of my writing is about that, seeing the beauty around us. These yarns here are all studio dyed. Angela's going to pan that out for you. So we have just incredible combinations of colors that get me excited. So I'll look at this and I'll think, oh, okay, that's where the grass meets the ocean, you know. I'll look at this and I'll think, oh, that's the sea in the fall, like the colors by the sea in the fall. Oh, this wants to marry this, right? Because I can see those two things together. And every time you take one color and you lay another color against it, each color changes a little, you know? And I love the opportunity to sort of bring a lot of different colors together. We have several dyers in the studio who do really good work. And we also dye other kinds of yarns. We work with independent dyers such as Lichen and Lace and the Fleece Artist and other dyers too, to get really great wools. And this is where I'm leading you to. This is the Mystery Art Project. And each year we release a series of mystery projects, and they're 8 by 8 inches each. And when you frame them together, you get this magnificent piece of art. So we're doing our mat now for the second year, and we're in our third month of the second year. And what we do is we send out a project, a special kit each month, and it only opens in January. So if you're interested, you can sign up for the wait list for that, or you can just call the studio and ask. Look at this. This is called Clam Bake. Isn't it beautiful? Like, just gorgeous. So I might use Clam Bake in like a little bit of sky, right? So these are all individual projects, and then you get one a month for a year. So I'll come over and I'll show you the bundles. Mary, who works with us, she's a retired teacher, and she's been our bundle maker for a long time. And this is our new bundle, and it's called Spring Fling. And look at it, isn't it gorgeous? And doesn't it make you feel like festive and happy and like summer, spring? And right now we have our Studio Jute totes in stock too, and we just got those. So we're just having a good time. This is the window right here. I can take you outside even if you want. You want to go outside and look? Come on, I'll show you what it looks like here. So Yulia, who works with us, just did the window yesterday. This is going to be something special that we'll be changing throughout the year. And this is what my studio looks like right here. You want to show them the sign, Ange? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Right there. That's the studio. And I'm Deanne Fitzpatrick, and you just had the tour. And now we'll go in and we'll say goodbye. Come on in. So you're welcome. So I brought you in the back way, but I think that's kind of fun because in the other studio tour, we're going to start out here. And that's from a few years ago. So if you're really interested and you want to see that, it's the last video in your course. But in this course, you're going to learn something really great. You're going to learn how to take just a simple strip of cloth or a simple strip of yarn, bring it up loop by loop through burlap or linen, and create a rug, a magical rug for your home. And I think that's like, I just can't hardly believe it myself that it's only one stitch. And with that one stitch, you have this powerful way of creating and speaking that you never knew about before. And so this course is free for you because part of what I want to do is I want to teach people how to hook rugs. Because when you teach people how to hook rugs, you just never know what you're teaching them. I've seen people learn how to hook rugs and it's been helpful to them. It's opened up their creativity. It's given them opportunities. It's brought them friendship, and sometimes it brings solace. Sometimes it brings community and love into their lives. So, but the chance to express yourself is a very powerful thing, and to think that you can do it with just one stitch. So be sure to share this course with other people because, like I said just a moment ago, when you teach rug hooking, you never know what you're teaching someone. Thank you for being with me. I'm Deanne Fitzpatrick. Angela filmed this, and our website is hookingrugs.com. Thanks.